Maddy and Jimmy.
Guys, of course you are watching the Maddy and Jimmy show. I think I got us wrong. But anyway, guys, we are now at the end of Lego Masters Season 2, Week 2. And all through the comp, we've been watching Josh and Trent just whip up some absolutely epic builds. We've had terraforming islands. We've had exploding Greek 80s alien monsters. We've had Technic-powered Cinderella dances. We've had physics-defying cats hanging from cages. And we've had a rubbernecking skyscraper that would make Sydney's Opal Tower look above board. Josh and Trent, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hey guys,
Hello.
Great to be back.
Oh, it's great to have you back, and great to see those toys in the background as well. Trent, looking very good.
It's the haven. It's where I love to spend my time. What better thing can I be doing than live streaming Josh, Jimmy, and Maddie from the toy room? As good as it gets.
I just feel like he
Except for
lives
maybe
in there.
Lego
Like,
Masters.
I don't think there's any other rooms in his house. I think it's all just toys.
And I love that just in case we lose power, Josh, you've got a nice lamp behind you as well.
Totally. Back up.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Prepared.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, you two legends have had an amazing run on the show so far. Although you have been sitting right in the middle of the pack for the first week. But not till this week. This week has been your week. You have won your first challenge with the hanging brick build. Guys, that was so amazing to watch.
So good.
How did it feel to have your name called out by Brickman as the winners?
I think it was a bit surreal, to be honest, because the quality of the builds in that room were incredible. And we're talking about people that have built off a single Technic brick hanging in the middle of the room. And to be honest, we just wanted to get out of the bottom two. We were pushing up against it. We didn't want to be in the bottom two again, have another Cinderella story. And funnily enough, it was just pure surprise when we got called out to be in the top two, and then to win it. Wow. I think my face said it all. I was just blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised. Did not expect it at all because the quality of the builds that episode were next level. So I think that combination of what Trent pulled out with those cats and the facial expressions, as well as coming back from a lot of adversity, that episode might have been what got us over the line for the win.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Josh. I mean, it wasn't without drama, of course, and Brickman was pulling you up on your cage building and getting you to sort of reconstruct it. Pardon the pun, but did that throw a cat amongst the pigeons?
Definitely. Like, I knew when I started my first, draft of putting it together, it wasn't working. It was collapsing. It wasn't staying together. It looked terrible. And as I was doing, I had a second idea in my mind that I was like, oh, this is going to work so much better. So I pulled it all off and I kind of had to start again a bit, but it was worth it in the end because it just looked so much better.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
I don't think people realize how tough that challenge actually was. I mean, you're not just making Lego, you're having to kind of hang it. You're fighting against gravity as well.
You're holding your arms up the whole time and you're not building on a table anymore. So because your arms are above your waist for so long, your arms get tired so quickly.
And we made the decision to start with our string and brick attached to the base, which meant it was all building up from there. And I reckon, Josh, how sore were your arms trying to build the top of that cage and do all the Technic work at the top? I think we asked for a ladder and it got denied or something. Well, we asked for the string to be lowered a little bit. So it would be easier for us
because we were reaching up so high. So they only give us a stool, best they could offer us.
Oh, well.
Stool me home. Didn't work. Gosh darn.
At least you guys will have like sweet guns now.
Lego guns. Amazing, guys. Now, on Monday night's build, you had to create a tower that would withstand an earthquake machine, to put it simply. You guys did such an incredible job. Now, to be honest, before it actually fell over, before your build collapsed, it did some crazy wobbling about. Did you guys know the bricks were going to behave that way?
No idea how that was going to behave, but we had a fair bit of flex that we knew would work. But I think the problem that we had was we went kind of y-axis only, and really we probably needed a bit more time, maybe another hour, to really pin in that x-axis to make it super strong. And I would have loved to see how it performed if we'd done a little bit more engineering on it, because I reckon it could have stayed up, funnily enough.
It was so left field. Like, we had kind of no idea what we were doing, but we were having so much fun doing it anyway. We just thought, yeah, we'll just try this and see if it works. And it was very fun to do, definitely, and even more fun to watch it come down because it just wobbled all over the place. It was hilarious.
Well, I think if there was an award for best dance by a building, you guys would have won.
For sure.
Like by a mile.
For sure.
Yeah, I'd love to see some people getting some clips of that wobble and putting different soundtracks to it to see which one kind of looks the best.
It almost reminded me of like those little wobbly men you see at like car yards.
The wacky inflatable arm men.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's exactly what it was.
Hey, am I correct in noting that you have like a little homage to every previous build on that tower?
It's true. We had a homage to every team that's done a build. Alex and Jackson actually got 2. They had the generator on the side of the building from their industrial new world build. But also, how could we not do cowboy hat on a string? And if you watch it back, the cowboy hat is the first thing to fall off. And Josh sort of goes, yay, it worked. So that was just classic.
Yeah, we had Annie and Ruden's a little replica of a turtle head on the top as well. We had a little tower from Jay and Stunny's very first build, a little micro scale one of those. We had obviously the shark tank, which was very, very fun to build, and we wanted sharks to reign everywhere, and that worked. And we knew that sharks, are a winning idea, so we thought we'd throw that on the top. What else do we have? Oh, we had a little mushroom from Tim and Danny's first build as well that had like all these alien tentacles coming off of it that she made, a very whimsical of her. And I think that we had a little ribbon cutting ceremony at the bottom. I don't know if it would have passed the building inspection, but the mayor was cutting the ribbon ready to open the building.
That's amazing.
Now, guys, we have some questions on the chat. Jenna would like to know. Now, the show has teased that there's going to be a Star Wars episode arriving. Now, Trent, I know you love your Star Wars toys. Without giving too much away, how awesome is this Star Wars episode going to be?
This Star Wars episode is going to be off the charts. There was a radio interview with Hamish, and they asked him what his favourite moment in his whole television career was. And his response was seeing Trent's reaction when we unveiled the Star Wars series. So that's got to give you some indication of how massive this is going to be. And if anyone out there, I'm not saying you have to like this, but if anyone out there is a fan of my reactions when certain things happen, gear up for this one because I think it's going to be meme city.
I'm a fan of Star Wars, but I'm not like an absolute diehard fan like Trent. So when Trent got super excited, my reaction would have been almost nothing in comparison because I was like, yeah, this is cool.
This is cool.
But Trent was very, very excited. And I was excited to be with him because I was like, cool, he knows a lot about Star Wars. This could really help us.
Well, that's exactly
Josh,
it. That is a total benefit, right? I feel like I'd be the same with you. I like Star Wars, but this is the expert here. So
I was just going to say, Josh, I think you're the Maddie in this relationship and I'm the Trent. Big time. Well, guys,
Probably.
We'll let you go. Thank you so much for coming onto the Maddy and Jimmy live stream show.
Thank you, guys. You're amazing.
Thank you. Catch you around.
No worries. Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Maddy and Jimmy.